Right, this is what I've gone and got. We've got a bit of blue lighting in here, that's why everything's a bit blue. But we've got a load of old toolboxes, very old toolboxes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a box of wire, and like a carry thing that you put tools on. These are all full up with spanners and bits and bobs. We've got an old hedge cutter, we've got a couple of old petrol cans and some bits and bobs. So yes, let's get them all out of the van. There's quite a lot of them. Let's get them all out of the van, shall we? And we'll have a look through them. Well, here we go. Yeah, this is a load of stuff that was in my old shed, garage slash thing from when I was a kid. What we got here, look. We've got Husky 2-stroke. Now this was the can that I used to use back in 2007. I entered a competition. This is why I like competitions. I enter them for fun, obviously. And I won a Husqvarna dirt bike. And in fact, I won't be able to find it to put in this video, but in another video, I've got the magazine of Dirt Bike Rider, which was in 2007, but I can't remember the month. I think it was September. I know it was a bit nippy. I think it was September 2007. When I was in the magazine, because I had to go there and pick the bike up to Colchester and pick the bike up, and they took pictures and everything and put a little paragraph in there with pictures of me with the bike and everything when I went to pick it up. And that's the petrol can that I used to use for that bike, so that's why it's got Husky 2-stroke written on it. So that's quite old. We've got another old can here. Petrol. Yeah, highly flammable. Complies with SEO 1982. Yeah. Oh, there's a wheel thing on here. What's that? Made in England. Is that how you tell how old it is? I have no idea. Anyone knows? Sweet. Yeah, so what it is, this is a load of tools that my dad gave me back then. I had them in my shed. And obviously I've been moved out of there for around about 9 years now, and I've still never got around to clearing the shed out. And he's always on at me, clear the shed out. I want that garage back. He said, but it's a 2-car garage. I think you can fit 2 cars in there. If I can find a picture, I'll find a picture now and I'll put it up so you can see what it looked like. It's all long changed now, but the picture would be about from sort of 2006, something like that. Anyway, so these are all my dad's toolboxes that he give me. These are all full of tools, really old tools. They've got to be 30, 40 year old, I would imagine. We've got this spark plug cleaner here. Bit of a spark plug cleaner. I think I tried it out once. I didn't really find it work that well. Yeah, this is really old actually. Really old. You plug it, we don't plug it in, you connect it to a battery. Looks like the other clips come off. Yeah, you connect it to a battery. Is it in here? No, it's not. And you stick the plug in there, and all it does is it blasts a load of sand at the plug, and then it cleans it. I didn't really think that it worked that well. Clean Spark 2. Yeah, it's really old. I don't know if we can find out how old it is. Will it have anything on here? Ipswich is where it's manufactured. See, another local thing, man. Polybag contains millions of abrasive particles for deep and thorough spark plug cleaning. So that's what you do. Jam the old plug in there. Grit and base and impeller, and it blows the dirt, it blows the grit at the plug and cleans it. Now, I didn't really find it worked that well. I found the old traditional wire brush was a better alternative. But yeah, this is what we've got here. There's no date on any of it, though. It would have been from the 70s, maybe even the 60s, because I believe this was my granddad's. And my dad acquired it from him. That's what I remember, if that's correct. So, put all that in there. I'm going to keep that just for the sake of keeping it, because it's old memorabilia. I've got mine. These are mine. I got given these for my birthday. Probably 10th or 11th or, I don't know, maybe even the 10th birthday. Can't remember what I needed them for now. Ah, that's the end thing for the little quad bike. Aha, yeah. That's that. Okay, so we'll keep that. I need that. I need that. Yeah, we've got some gear pullers in here. Big ones, little ones. A couple of spiders by the looks of things that are dead down there in the bottom. Now these aren't that old, like I said, these are probably from around about 2008. Somewhere like that. Very handy gear pullers. I've been looking for them everywhere and they were amongst all this stuff in my old garage. We got an older hedge trimmer. We've got a date of when this was in its prime. Black and Decker. 1500 thingies, 250 watts. I don't think we've got a date on it though, of when it was made. But I would say this is quite old. They don't make them like this anymore. This is entirely metal. It's all metal. And yeah, that's been chopped. We've got a drill in here. That's a fairly modern drill from around about the year 2000. Just got a box of wire, load of wire, cables and stuff. Yeah, now you know where I am. Now you know where I get all my tendencies to keep wires from. Because it certainly won't be me that put them in there. Oh, we've got a set of handlebars. Now, I couldn't remember for the life of me where these came from, what these came off. They come off a dirt bike, but I can't remember which one. So, by the looks of it, they're a stock pair, because none of my bikes ever kept anything stock. Everything was an upgrade. I just can't leave stuff standard. It's impossible for me to do. So these are a standard pair of handlebars from something, from what I don't know. I really don't know what they come from, but they're a nice pair of handlebars. So I thought I'd take them with me while I was at it. Now let's have a look in. We'll start from here. We'll start from this toolbox. We've got all kinds of stuff. I think this one. I think this is one I got given for my birthday or Christmas one year. It probably was my. I'm trying to think. My memory's not all that good. I think it was my 9th or 10th birthday I got given that, or maybe in Christmas. I'm not entirely sure. Probably should have found out really, but there we go. It's not got a lot in it, just a load of rubbish. I wanted that because I wanted a nice toolbox. Now in here we've got all kinds of stuff, and this is going to be cool because all of this is going to be like well old stuff. We've got like pliers, circuit clip pliers, tools. That'll be a nice one to put on the positive for that spark plug cleaner. We've got a few bulbs. What's that? Looks like a bit of trim from some kind of car. Some fuses. Car bulb. This is old. London. Wanstead. This is probably quite old on it. Stop towel flasher. It's a stop towel flasher. That's what it is. What have we got here? Oh, look at this. This will show you how old this is. It costs 19p. Made in Great Britain. It costs 19p. Auto bulb. Unbelievable. That'll be about £4 now. Got some more bulbs here in perfect condition, still in the box. 12 volt, 21 watts. I'm trying to get a date on these. I don't know, bulbs probably don't have dates. They might have a date on the actual bulb. Oop, that's a dead one now. Got some more bulbs down in there. A few fuses, they're old fuses. God. I've only seen them recently in an old tractor. In a really old tractor. The last time I saw those fuses. Nothing on the packet. Looks like one's been nicked out of them. We got a few paintbrushes, a few more bulbs. That one cost 10p. That cost 10p, that bulb. That was probably a fortune. That's a nice little bulb. Look at that nice little bulb down there. I like that one. Yeah, more bulbs. Toothbrushes and things and bits and bobs. A few rusty old spark plug sockets. What's this? Contact set. Ah! Wonder what that would have gone to then. Made in UK. This makes me a little bit depressed, really. Everything's made in England and everything's cheap. What we got here? Bit of plastic. I'm not expecting to see it. Mini headlamp clip. Does that mean it's for a mini, or does that mean it is mini? My dad had a load of minis when he was younger. No, he was after those. I think he wanted that back. Oh well. Yeah, more spanners. Ah! I wanted a nice punch. That'd be nice. I'm going to have to sort through these. There may be a part 2 to this video where I literally sort through everything and organise it all. What have we got here? I thought that was an oil dipstick then, but I don't think it is. It's got Ford written on it. That'll be from an old car, man. That'll be from a well old car. What have we got here? More circlip pliers. Look at all these little spanners, man. Oh, I love a little spanner. These I've actually got a drawer in my toolbox for little spanners, and this is quite exciting for me. Trouble is, there probably won't fit many nuts or bolts these days. Right, we've got here a few screwdrivers. Oh, this is pretty quality. Look at that. We've got a little knife. Got two little knives. Little screwdriver. Look at those little knives. I'm going to better open them up with my gloves on. I'll have a look at them in a minute. Little knives. Yeah. Well, I won't have a look at them in a minute. I'll have a look at them later. Oh, well, let's put all this back in this box then, and then we'll move it to one side and we'll get another box. Right then, here we go. Let's move along. Oh, just sat on a spark plug cleaner. Right, let's move along to the next one. Now this is a nice box. Oh, go out of the way. Right, we've got a nice box here. This one, made in Britain as well. Someone's written stuff on there. That wouldn't have been me, I don't think. What's that say? Good by Jazz? Does that say goodbye Jazz? Or Jazz? Good. Oh no, that's like a good. I don't know, good. No idea what that says. Goodbye Jazz, it looks like. Yeah, it's a nice old box. The thing I like about this is in pretty good condition. What have we got in here? A load of sawdust and wood dust, that's for sure. Fairly modern Allen keys. Spanners. loads of spanners, some more little spanners down there. Yep, definitely in spanner heaven. Spanners, sockets, loads of sockets. Bit of, looks like an overflow tube from a carburetor. Yep, definitely an overflow pipe. It's still got a little thing on the end of it from some kind of, probably a lawnmower carb or a chainsaw carb or something like that. Actually looks like a strimmer, although they do use the same carburetor. There's a toilet brush, that'll be nice. More spanners. I want to get my hands too dirty because I end up getting all the dirt all over my camera. And I don't like getting dirt on my camera. That annoys me. I like to keep things clean and tidy. So we'll go through and sort all of this stuff out when I get a chance and clean it all up. There's not a lot of exciting stuff in here. A few pencils and bits and bobs. Nothing too exciting, I don't think, by the looks of it. But I'm quite excited by the box. What does that say on here then? No idea. Very nice box. Right. This is number 2. Right, let's move it aside and get another one. Right, so we've got another one. This is, I'm loving this. I'm properly loving this. Oh, this is an exciting one. Look at that. We've got ourselves an old padlock. And would you believe it? It's got a key in it. But does it work? Probably not. Trying to get it. Oh. It turned. God, trying to get a padlock to work with one hand is not easy. No, it doesn't want to open though. But it turned. Actually got to turn it a bit more maybe. No, I don't know. But it turned anyway, so we've got a bit of promise in there. Got another padlock. Oh, I've got loads of these. Now I know where the other ones came from. They're all the same. I've got keys and all. Oh, look, another one. I've got all kinds of keys that fit these. Sweet. Yeah, nearly everything that I've got from the new stuff was passed down to me, so I've got a lot of keys for padlocks and bits and bobs. What's this then? Don't know what that is. Don't know what that's all about. What have we got here? Oh, we've got a bolt. That'll come in handy. I'm liking that. What's this? Oh, it's a bit of plastic money. I thought that was real money for a minute. Bit of plastic money. 1944? Did they have plastic money in 1944? I have no idea. Is it plastic? It might not be, you know. It feels plastic. Might not be plastic. Ah. Trivial family. No idea. 1 franc. Probably not plastic, actually. Well, I got a franc anyway. Nice. Oh, that went very good. Very nice. What we got in here then? Grease nipple end, grease gun ends, and loads of nuts. What's that? Looks interesting. Don't know. That snapped off at some point. Oh, I need one of them. That'll come in handy. I need one of them connector blocks. We've got here a bit of rubber grease. Yeah, the old bolts here and there. So let's open it up. Oh, move the handle. There we go. So what have we got in here then? Like we've got some quite rusty old rules. I've got a few of these, but new ones. Very nice. It's a shame that's so rusty actually. I may be able to clean it up. What's this? I don't know what that is, but we'll find out when I clean it. Battery clamps, things off bicycles, some kind of cap for something or another. Bit of wiring, bit of earthing cable, some pliers. I'm sure they'll come in handy. It's strange how they rust in a funny way like that. Is that rust? I think that is rust. Some funny old rust. Funny old spark plug. That is an old spark plug, that is. Look at that. Bosh. I don't think spark plugs have a date on them, but you can tell it's old by the green rings going around it. I'll come out of a lawnmower or something, probably. What have we got here? Another old plug. That one's definitely seen better days. Loads of spanners and bits and bobs. Looks like a mouse has been in there at some point. Loads of little nuts. What's in here? Looks like little clamps. Loads of little nuts. These look like machine nuts. These are engineering nuts or machine nuts. They are. They're good quality little nuts, those are. I like them. We've got here a few sockets here and there. A few taps for stuff and bits and bobs. Some hacksaw blades. So there wasn't anything particularly exciting in that one. But I like the box. The box is spectacular. Look at that. They don't make toolboxes or tools, but specifically toolboxes like they used to. These is quality. Let's move on to them ones up there now then, shall we? Now I want to get to this one next. I want to save that one for last. I've still got that one there to do yet. Because that one's bloody heavy and I don't know what's inside it, but it's maybe exciting. So, how do we get this open? I think it's just very, very rusty. Yeah. It's exceptionally rusty and stuck together. Oh, brilliant! Fantastic! Feeler gauges. I've lost every single set. I had a load of that my dad gave me, and I had one pair that I bought brand new, and I can't find them anywhere. Then some of those ones have snapped off. But that's not the end of the world. Brilliant! I was looking for a set of feeler gauges the other week to check the old spark plug gaps. Right, I'm happy I found those. That was some kind of old brush there. Look. Oh. I'm really pleased I found a couple of sets of feeler gauges. You have no idea. I was nearly going to go and buy another set, and they're about a tenner a set. They're bloody expensive, man. What we got here, look? We got a little set of spanners, mini spanners. I can bet I know what they're for. I reckon they're spoke spanners. For spokes. On, you know, like on bicycles. They might not be actually. They're a bit big. Yeah. Oh. They're a bit big. I'm not sure, but they might come in handy. I'm going to give them a test in a minute. Nice little set of spanners though, isn't it, eh? You won't find anything like this nowadays. No, you won't, that's for sure. No, you won't. Right. I'll put that nice and safely in there. What we got here? That's a nice little thing, isn't it? Very nice. Little knife. What does that say? Something Germany? Does that say made in Germany? I'm not sure. Very nice though. Right, which is mainly just loads of spanners in here. I'm not going to dig too much into it all at the moment. Oh yes, look at that! I've got one exactly the same as this that I was given when I was sort of maybe 8, 9, 10 years old, and it's like my precious spanner. It's like it fits everything. It's like the best spanner in the world, and I guard it with my life. So what we got underneath all this then here? Looks like we got some fuse wires and fuses. We got Intermotica electrical service part. Nottingham. Everything. I tell you what. I haven't come across anything yet what was not made in England. Everything was made in England. Contact set replace food. So what's in here then? Ah, I mean, I'll tell you what, there's these everywhere. Look, there's some more there. They're everywhere, man. It just goes to show that when you know, back in those days, you had to keep a lot of spare parts for your cars and bits and bobs. Now these are old spark plugs. You can tell they are because of the way the thread is. And if you remember when I got them old lawnmowers, them old Suffolk Punch lawnmowers from the 60s, they had these kind of spark plugs in them. Got a little tub full of greased nipples. They'll come in handy. I like a nipple. What have we got under here then? Oh, more spanners. More really old fuses. Look at them. How much would... 15 pennies, my friends. 15p for how many fuses? It looks like there's been some taken out. It looks like, I'll tell you what, I should have put the camera on the tripod really. None of them have been taken out. Oh, that's one been replaced. I'm not sure. Maybe. Well, let's just say you get 4 fuses. Oh yeah, look, it says down there, what a cock. 4 16 amp European car fuses. Fantastic, man. After tearing flat, push single fuse past retaining shoulders. Look at that. Unbelievable. Makes me depressed that I live in this day and age, I tell you. I'd rather be living in that day and age, I think. These are old plugs. Look at these plugs. What make of these? Champion, is that? Champion. Ugh. They're old though. Look at that. Gonna need to get my other hand to open this up. It took about half an hour and 6 million gallons of oil, but I got it open. I had to oil up the little hinges on there, but I got it open, and we just got a load of spanners. Bedford, man, that's not focused on that, is it? Come on, Bedford, man. You don't find made in England. Yep, that's right. Yeah, we just got loads of spanners in here. Nothing particularly exciting. I'm going to have loads of spanners, man. This is good. This is brilliant. What's that? Don't know what that is. Looks like that cap comes off. It's not going to focus, is it? Thinking about it. There we go. Yeah. Oh well. Let's try and close this one back up again. And then we'll get into that one. And then we'll go into that one. I couldn't just leave it. I had to find out what was in this little tube, and I got the lid off. And when I got the lid off, there was a little bit of cork. So I had a look and I tipped it out. And what came out is remarkable. It's little blades, little razor blades. Amazing. And a little tube like that. Not plastic either. Nowadays they just come in a stupid little cardboard box or a bit of plastic. Right, so I took the liberty of opening this one up beforehand because it was stuck like the other one was, and this one's been sat in the deep dark corners for many years. Many, even longer, I think. You know, not even moved, whereas the other ones got moved around every now and again. Right, trying to find a nice place to sit down. Right, here we go. Oh! What have we got here? Is this another set of feeler gauges? I think it is. This could be spectacular. Oh, look at that! These ones have got a plastic housing though. Still made in England. 1 to 1,000th inch. Still made in England though, but they're plastic casing. Still made in England. Oh, brilliant. I've got another set of feeler gauges. I'm over the moon. What's in this box? It looks like it's been eaten. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. What was in there? What were they meant to be? Fuses or something? It's all rotted away, whatever it was meant to be in there. I don't really know what they were supposed to be, to tell you the truth. That's one thing I am flummoxed. Now we've got some old paints. They're not that old, they'll be from the 90s at some point. A few old spark plugs. What's that? A bit of lead or something? Connector blocks and bits and bobs. A few more bulbs, bit of wire, a few cable ties, a few spanners here and there. Oh, look! Look at that! Got some more little flicky out spanners. The smallest things please the smallest minds, but look at them, man. They're quality, they are, aren't they, eh? Probably not, but there we go. Little more spanners in here, bits and bobs. We got more spanners. This is a nice one. I like this one. Another Bedford, made in England. This one tickles me fancy a bit. Look at that one. Made in Germany. So that's the first. We've got England and Germany, two good manufacturers. None of this China. Now this is interesting. We've got a set of, how many was meant to cut? 4 small size Jubilee clips. And does it say where they were bought? No, it doesn't. But they were 93p. Panther Products, York Ltd. 93p. Now I do know for 100% fact, because I had to go and buy one the other day, a Jubilee clip the size of the biggest one there. You see the biggest one? A Jubilee clip, a fairly good quality one, was £2.60 on its own. Not in a pack of 4, just on its own. And that was the cheapest I could find it in the local car spares shop. And we've got 93p for 4 of them. A big one, a little one, and an even littler one, and that one. Marvellous. I've got quite a few of these little adjustable spanners. Very nice. I don't think they're anything. Yeah, Hong Kong. You get these in crackers. You used to get these in Christmas crackers. These little adjustable spanners. I don't think you do nowadays because they've cheaped out quite a lot and they just put rubbish little toys in there nowadays. Yeah, we've got a few more spanners. What's this? Little thing. That's a nice little spanner, isn't it? I like that. What make is that one then? I guess we're gonna. No, it's not one of them Germany ones. Load of rivets, bits and bobs, more bulbs, a few keys. Don't know what's supposed to be in there. I'd say it's. I've only got one hand. I don't want the whole box to disintegrate. Oh, it's more of those things, whatever they were. Looks like more of them things. I don't know what they are, man. I really don't know what they are. Are they fuses? I don't know. I don't know. That's got me flummoxed. A bit of a relay or something. Loads of rivets in this one, isn't there? Right then. That's enough of this. Let's get on to that big one, shall we? Alright, this one is spectacularly heavy. And it's quite a big box. Now, there could be one of two things. There could be loads of interesting things in here, or there could be a few big spanners, which is making it really heavy. Either one though, it's a bloody nice box. It's a bloody cool box, man. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna use these as my toolboxes. You know that. Oh, don't tell me it's locked. Oh. Luckily it opened. I thought that was locked. It's probably just jammed. Right. Oh, it goes that way. Oh dear. Wow! What have we got here? This is going to be good. This one is going to be good. What have we got in this little case then? Look at this. Oh, bloody hell, I'm sitting on all kinds of rubbish. Oh yes, look at that. This is what we want. Spectacular. And a little bit of paper and everything. And this has been sitting outside for many years. It's even started to go mouldy. Look. No. That's felt. That's all felt, that is. That's felt. Look at that nice little case. You can't see that in detail, man. Look at that case. It's all gone mouldy, man. And that's felt. Unbelievable. I wish I'd had... Do you know what? When all this stuff was put in my garage and given to me, basically, I didn't have an interest in all this older stuff. You know, I was just like, those old tools, I'll put them under the bench. And I didn't really have any interest. I wish I had done, because a lot of this could have been saved. It wouldn't have been half as rusty as what it all is now. And I probably could have saved this from going into this rust and everything. But this is remarkable. Probably could even still use it nowadays. Look at this. Moore and White. Oh, right. Sheffield, England. It's very good quality. We had these in college like this. I can't remember what brand they were though. They wouldn't have been this brand. It looks like it's been knocked about a bit actually. It's got a few dents and it's definitely been used and dropped, I'd say, many times. I'd say it's probably been dropped many times. But nevertheless, that is spectacular. It's still in a bit of paper and everything. Put that with all my other papers, I think. Can't believe that it was in there though, and it's all gone mouldy and the case has gone mouldy and everything. Unbelievable. Right, I'll put that there for a minute. Right, what we got in here then? We got bits and bobs, we got bits of mouldy old wood. Drill bits, pencils. Something in a case. This is a switch. P. Oh. A switch with P on it or something. Yeah, bits and bobs. Yeah, sockets. Don't know what that's all about. What was that? Aha! Oh, I've dropped it now. Look at that little hinge. We got a little hinge. That was in that little bit of paper there. Oh, I like a little hinge. I better make something with that. That's a nice little hinge. I like that. That's nice, isn't it? I'll put that there. Right, we have to get up. Springs. Ah, what we got here? Nothing that interesting, really. What's this? Like a raw, a properly old dinner knife. That's old, isn't it? You can tell how old that is. Bloody hell. Oh, I've got another bit of paper. What's that got in it? Probably another hinge. Yeah. Right then. Well, I thought this was going to be full up of stuff, which is why it was so heavy. What's in there? Some kind of dead rat or something? I'll look at that in a minute. What's this then? Hamlet. Food store. What do you have in there? Like cigars or something maybe? What else was in there? Like cigars or something? Plastic now. Food store. Is that dollars? 83 cents. 5 Hamlet. That's a nice little case. What we got here? Old yellow tape, a few fittings and bits and bobs. Who are they? Ah, wall plugs. Cut to the length you require. Bloody wall plugs. Huh. I've got here a few bits and bobs, plugs, spanners, you know, nothing particularly interesting. What's in there? Wee, nuts and, pardon me, nuts and things. What's in there? Wire or something. Yeah. So what's in here then? Thought it was a dead rat or something. Oh, it is. Something that's all black and gooey. Don't want to be getting that on my hands right now. Oh well. Got a lot. Oh, that's bloody heavy with one hand. So I wonder if that was exciting for you lot. I was definitely excited, but mainly because I like the old kind of stuff. But it's always nice to have a look to see what the stuff was like back in, you know, back in the older days. You know, sometimes it really makes me a little bit depressed. Not depressed, that's the wrong word. But a little bit disappointed with the way things are these days. You know, it's all crap, isn't it? You pay stupid amounts of money for plastic and rubbish, you know? I'd rather pay the same amount of money but get better quality and have it made in England. You know, local stuff. But that's the way it goes. The old bustler's going to another vacuum collector. Yeah, I don't know if he's actually going to go to another vacuum collector, but he says he wants it. So if and when it does go, I dare say it'll be on his channel, and then I'll put a link in a video. You can have a look if he's going to have it. I don't know. Whatever. Well, I say another vacuum collector. I'm not really a vacuum collector. I'm an old stuff collector. So I think what I'll do is I'll do a part 2 on this video. You know, it's probably mainly going to be time lapses of me sorting through it all, but I'm going to sort through it all and organise all the spanners into makes and sizes and metric and imperial and all that rubbish, and just have a look to see what I need. I've got loads of wire, loads of boxes to all have a look through. So I don't know when that's going to come up, whenever I get time, but I need to do it fairly soon because I've got no space again now. It's all bloody gone.